Hey guys, Brendan here, and sadly my pet Beta Luna died a couple weeks ago, but I did decide I think it would be a good idea to get a new Beta. So for my birthday, which was maybe a couple days ago, my brother and sister got me a pet Beta. This guy's name is Mike. He's a cool little Beta. He's very interactive and loves coming up to the glass to look at my finger and running around with his tank mates. So my previous pet Beta Luna, I had her for maybe 3 or 4 years, which I believe is a really good age for a Beta. She may have been already a year old when I got her, come to think of it, just because most Betas that you do get at the pet store have been grown out some, just because usually that's when they start getting their color when they're, I believe, 6 months to 9 months old. That's when they start coloring up, and that's when people want to buy them. People don't buy Betas because they're brown and gray. They buy them because they have all these pretty colors. So when Luna passed away, I decided I'm just going to bury her outside, right near Bubbles Pond, right near some plants, so it'll help the plants grow. But enough about some of the sad stuff. This is Mike the Beta. He's a Stars and Stripes Beta that I got at a really nice pet store in the Virginia Beach, Norfolk area called Jungle Aquatics. It's a huge pet store, and they have an entire wall pretty much of Betas in the center of their pet store. It's a really cool place if you're in the area to check out. But this guy was one of their cheaper Betas. They had some like $70 show Betas that weren't really in my price range and were more for breeding if you want to make your own selective variant. But I really love Stars and Stripes Betas. The colors on him look really good. He has red, white, and blue. A lot of white spots on his face, like you see here. He has some white lining on the outside of his bright red fins, which I really enjoy as well. It's just a finer detail on him, which I really like. He has a couple white spots on his blue body too, and on his head is a nice dark navy blue, which I really love. He lives in this nice planted aquarium with a couple glow light Danios that were originally to keep Luna company. He really gets along with them pretty well. He never chases them, and the Danios never nip at his fin, which is always a good thing. I wasn't sure if he was going to get along with them originally. I was just going to have to test it out first just to see how it worked, and I also did quarantine him as well. I set out one of these 5-gallon buckets, filled it with water about up to here, and threw some salt and other medications in there. I made the mistake a couple weeks ago about not quarantining some fish, and it didn't really end well, so I learned from my mistake and quarantined him before I added him into the setup, which was a really smart idea because no sicknesses were brought into this aquarium. I doubt he had any in the first place. He was in his own little cup with a separate little filtration. I doubt there was any sort of way a disease could have gotten to him, but he did have some white spots on him. It was really hard to tell if that was ick or not. Even my dad came in and wasn't sure if that was ick, but he was completely fine now. It ran, I believe, just salt and some of the basic API medicine through him just to make sure I didn't get the glow light Danios sick. I hope that you guys love Mike, and I'm planning to do some more videos with him in the future. Maybe we can train him to like swim through a hoop or something like that. I'll just have to rearrange the tank for some more open swimming area. But if you guys really enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye.